This is going to be a showstopper.
What's up, everybody? It's Richard here at Gas Monkey Garage. Well, technically, I'm out here in Las Vegas at SEMA, the most killer automotive show on the planet. We're showing off a few of our creations, but I want to take a break to thank our sponsor of this video, NordVPN. You got to listen to me and what I'm going to tell you about these guys. First, let me tell you a little something about what NordVPN came to my rescue when I was traveling. I was overseas, the Wi-Fi was spotty, I needed to get some documents and get some banking done, and I wasn't about to just put all my information out there on whatever Wi-Fi. Then I remembered that I had NordVPN installed on my device and got the problems handled immediately, effectively, and most importantly, securely. So now it's time for you to experience this level of security anywhere in the world. It's real easy. Go over to NordVPN/GasMonkey to get an exclusive deal. If you sign up for 2 years, you're gonna get 4 months extra for free, and you can try it risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm telling you, this is a game changer, the most secure way to get your documents and your banking and anything else that you don't want floating around out there on the internet, around out there on the internet.
So our wheels are here. We're leaving tomorrow and our wheels just showed up. It has been stressful, but Chris over at JTX has promised us these things are badass and they just taken a while. They're one-off. They are Gas Monkey wheels now, so fingers crossed. They fit perfect. They look great.
Boom.
Good Lord, dude. That's a lot of wheel.
That's a lot of wheel. And we are 24's front and back, right?
24's front and back, 12 in the rear and 9.5 up front. 9.
Yo, dude. I don't know if I should just, I'm afraid to take them out of the box. They look too good. Look at that, it comes with a free shower cap.
There you go, you take a shower.
What?
Go.
Why is our offset like that in the front?
To get a fatter tire in the front and to get the turn radius we wanted.
All right. Well, let's check it out, homies. So as you can tell, we just unboxed the JTXs and these are insane. Not only are they one-of-a-kind design, they're one-off, and we've got to test fit them and make sure everything's cool and good to go. Then we got to wrap some rubber around them and get on the road.
So shiny.
Shiny. It's so shiny. What's
This is Sparta. I know these guys are tired because they're working their ass off. I'm just sitting around stressing. But the truck is on the ground, so to speak. Wow.
that is frame on the ground 24, bro.
On the ground on 2-4.
Here we go. Ricky and Shawnee B are tightening up the last little bit of fit and finish on our 68 pickup, while me and Kenny are getting cranking on the reassembly of the Testa. We're not tired. We're not tired at all, Brandon. Just a little sleepy. We're low on hours. Time has come. We got our front battery stack in. The guys from Legacy came over and was a big help. We are ready to stab the motor. We're ready to get it in there, get it mounted, and let JJ start doing his thing and get the wiring from the batteries to it. So we're time to lower the car.
Chill, come on.
Let's get this thing going. It's good. We're in. Time for the motor mount. So our guys over at NTX are here. They're installing all the interior and audio, and Texas Seat really knocked it out of the park, recovering our buddy buckets from Slosh Tubs and Sub Box, which is equipped with our Hertz and Audison premium audio. This thing's gonna sound and look killer.
Somebody order a grill?
Yeah, here. That thing looks heavy.
It's a lot heavier than the original.
Yeah, I bet it is.
So this is the dealio, huh?
This is it, man. I hope you like it.
What are you talking about? You guys are titans of CNC. Why would I not like it? I saw the ginormous block of aluminum, or billet, or whatever y'all call this stuff. How long did it take to machine this?
Took about 60 hours.
60?
Yeah, over the last 6 days. So, and that's not counting filming and everything. So, me and our team had a lot of late nights and weekends. So, I'm sure y'all are familiar with that pain. But
right now, yes, we are all in pain. I think we did 60 hours yesterday. But this is super cool. Rip it out, man.
All right, let's do it.
Holy shit. If that is not a statement piece, I do not know what it is. This will probably be the most photographed grill in the history of SEMA.
I sure hope so.
In the history of fucking GMC C10s.
What was it, about a month ago when I texted you and said, hey, I think we're gonna have to pull out of this because we didn't have the machine yet. We didn't have the 3D print yet. And that company, Caracal, that 3D printed that grill for us, without that, like, I would have never had the confidence to make it out of metal. So they really came through for us. Yeah. And you know, they were gonna print it in Austin, but they had a show and they actually sold their large scale 3D printer. And so the only other one that they had was in Italy. So they came through for us, and since we had the 3D print and it went in there so good, I felt confident that we could make it out of metal. So we did.
Dude, it's sick.
But it wasn't without some anxiety.
I've got anxiety just looking at it, thinking that these guys got to install it. I know they're capable, but this is going to be a showstopper. They're going to be just like, what the hell?
Both builds are extremely close, but it's also at the point of the build where they're like frustratingly close, you know? You start uncovering the little things that you miss and you're like, oh, I'm almost there, and then you're set back an hour, and then I'm almost there, and you're set back another hour, so it's frustrating, but we're gonna make it. All right, guys, so here we are. The C10 left at about 3 p.m. The TRX, I think, left at about midnight, and we are, what, almost 5 o'clock the next morning on Saturday. It is time to start this 18, 19 hour drive. We have the Testa loaded up. It will be there. It is sick. So here we go. So we are in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico. This is definitely different, you know, land than Texas. And the only building that we've seen for hours now is a casino, and that seems to be the running thing here. So casino, gas station, laundromat, you know, food. It's kind of all in one. But we're about halfway through our drive. Everything's going great. We checked on the Testa again. Nothing's moved. So we got about 6.5 hours left. Hopefully everything keeps going right, man. We're having a good trip so far. So hopefully the other guys made it. Everything's going good. We'll check in with you later.
What is that, Josh?
That's Vegas, baby. That's Vegas. It's time to go to SEMA. We're here. All right, guys. Monday morning. We've already got the C10 in the show. It is getting detailed as we speak. Everything's going good. The test is here. It was under pressure. It was a time crunch, and we did have a little bit of error when we were, you know, getting it tuned. They plugged up to it, was going along, got midway through the tune, and a resistor popped, and it's a little bitty part that's going to kill us on actually driving this thing in here. We couldn't get it here in time, but the rest of the car is finished. It is ready to drive. It just needs a tune in that resistor. So we did make it. We're here. Let's get this thing out and get it inside. You can't help but film yourself being filmed with the car that's sitting right there. We killed it, Kenny. We did undercoat it, all the
Finally made it to Vegas. I had to pop in for the unveiling of the 812 over in Scottsdale, and we're here now fixing to unveil the C10 or C15 if you wanted to get comical about it, but our GMC truck. I couldn't be more proud of this, and we turned it out in about 45, maybe 46 days flat. And that's all the way down and all the way back up, guys. And tell you, my team, I couldn't be more proud of my team. We, at the same time, built the electric Testarossa, built this, did a little bolt-on, add-on Overlander stuff on a TRX, and got the 812 Superfast done. When we talked about building this truck with AMD and with Skidmark and Chevrolet Performance and just every single thing, Curry rear end, JTX forged wheels, you know, it just came together. And I got to tell you that I have probably the best team we've ever had at Gas Monkey. And I'm not making, you know, I'm not saying that none of the other guys weren't. I'm not saying that none of the other guys weren't the best team either, but I mean, these guys, 3.5 months ago, we were not coming to SEMA. I was taking the year off and I was going to relax. And the next thing I know, we're building this truck. And then the next thing I know, we're building the Ferrari electric vehicle over there. And then we're building an 812, and then we're building an Overlander TRX. So we're here with 4 totally different genres of cars. I mean, completely different genres. I know a lot of people specialize in one thing, you know, they're Mustang guys, C10 guys, you know, Camaro guys. And I take pride in Gas Monkey always pushing the boundaries and trying to do something different that, you know, we just always want to push ourselves. And I think that Josh cried a little bit when I showed him the colors because it wasn't, you know, it wasn't green or black. But Josh and Kenny and Mike Coy and Ricky and just the whole team pulled together. We were kicking ass late nights. I think we have a camper at the shop now, don't we?
We have a full RV in the shop.
Yeah.
He was sleeping in an RV.
So,
Josh's wife, yeah, he was sleeping in an RV.
Exactly. So, you know, the whole team came together. I couldn't be more proud of the teams that came together with Skidmark and Chevrolet Performance and all the people that I've been naming off, and I know I'm probably missing a few. Oh, LME, and TCI chassis, and it just, it's an amazing list. And this is probably one of the favorite vehicles that I've seen come out of Gas Monkey Garage. And so there you go. I don't know if I can say anything else. You got anything to say, Josh?
It's time.
All right.
You ready?
Let it rip, tater chip. Now this is laying on a TCI chassis and putting 24s with the frame on the ground. I couldn't be more proud of the team, and I mean, you're looking at something that was literally a field find 45 days ago. 6 or 7 different colors, mismatched fenders, mismatched bed, you name it. And I gotta tell you, you know, Gas Monkey guys never disappoint. This team pulled this out, and everybody knows I'm the business guy, you know, so I gotta thank my team, Josh and Kenny and everybody. Who else is here with our team? NTX, and Audison, and just,
Brandon.
huh? Oh, and Brandon.
Gotta say Brandon.
The millennial here that's doing our social media stuff. But it was a Herculean effort, and it couldn't have came out better.
With a name like Gas Monkey Garage, how much flack have you gotten with you and Josh and Kenny and the boys for 2 things? 1, cutting up that Testarossa, but number 2, and most importantly, what kind of feedback have you gotten for making that thing electric?
You know, in general, it's we had some naysayers and some people that are like, you know, fossil fuel forever, and you know, Gas Monkey has made its entire ecosystem is about doing something nobody else is going to do, doing it faster, doing it better, and getting after it. So when I teamed up with Rob and his team at the Legacy here, I was super stoked. And then I got to looking at what would we want to do for a hot rod, and the Testarossa is literally, you know, all the engine, all the weight, everything for the R&D from when they started making these cars is in the rear of the car.
Right.
So it still is. All the batteries, the motor, and the drive is back there. And I just wanted to make something that was really, really cool. And I think I'm going to get my letter from Ferrari this week, and I'll probably get one from Elon Musk too, because I called it the Testa. A lot of people were voting for Testa, but I went with the good one. And but I couldn't be more proud of my team and of Legacy's team. Just everybody stepped up and made this happen. This was a wrecked, beat up car 45 days ago.
Wait, hold on. Did you guys hear that? 45 days ago, this was a wreck. So how much actual time do you have in the build?
I'm not sure, because we also built the C10 over there and the other 812 Ferrari and a TRX Overlander. So we've got a hell of a team at Gas Monkey, and it's only like 6 guys. And we built all these cars in the last 45 days. So we're here with Ryan from Bilstein, and what's really, really cool about this whole design process for me is that the car was originally R&D to be rear-wheel drive with the engine and the motor and Tran and everything back here. And by going to EV, we added a lot more horsepower and we had a lot more batteries. So we've still got all our weight to the rear of the car. And you guys made us this one-off set because this car actually has 6 coilovers. A lot of people probably don't know that, but 2 on each side in the rear.
Turned out amazing. I love how you'll be able to adjust it very freely.
This car's going to be really, really tracked hard. I'm gonna push it to its limits.
I can't wait to see that. All right, my man. Thank you. Hey, really appreciate it.
Sorry about having to keep it all closed and hidden, but those batteries are live, and we don't want nobody in there touching it.
I don't want anyone to get shocked either.
All right, guys, so it's the last day of SEMA here. Everything has been going really, really cool. It's going great. The Testa's performing well. The C10's performing well. So now it's time to roll out. We're going to take the C10 down to Scottsdale to Dino's. We're going to take the Testa over to Legacy EV, let them do some fine tuning. We got to go pick up the 812 Superfast. It's in Scottsdale too. So, I mean, we got another road trip ahead. Here we go. Now we got their attention, don't we? Thursday morning in Phoenix, Arizona. We are currently headed to Dino's right now to go unload the Skidmark. Yep. And once we get it unloaded, clean it all up, you know, we did driving shots and everything. We're gonna run over to Legacy EV because we heard they got the tune done for the Testa and it is running. So we're super excited about that. Man, the morning's going good.
No one's pushing it. The pedal is. So we got the Ferrari over at Legacy. Needed the final tuning to actually get it running or driving. And JJ did some tuning. He did a little computer stuff. Rob was over here helping out too. And it's running.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like fucking out of this world, like alien-like, right? Like,
yeah.
this is not from this planet.
Yeah, no, it's
Holy
wild, dude. Richard came up with the idea, and when we got done with it, we're like, okay. We didn't know it first.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it did really good, honestly.
Is this original body though? I feel like it's different. Yeah.
Well, we chopped the top off.
Okay.
We did the top, and then see the top of the doors, how they taper and all that,
Right.
and the hoop behind your head.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. But the rest of it's factory body. I mean, we modified headlights and, you know, did a lot of different lighting and stuff.
So what would this go for if you were to sell this as is right now?
Dude, I don't know.
No?
We've had people, like Dennis the other night was saying, you know, he was like, that's a $500,000 car.
Really?
I mean, yeah, dude, it's been all over the place. Because how do you put a number on something that's fully custom? You know, it's
And you
one
can't
off.
comp it, yeah.
You gotta love when people see it. They act like they don't like it, but anytime they come up to it, they always, what is that? What is that? What is that? It's a concept, you know? You're not supposed to just love it, but you're supposed to, it intrigues you. All right, guys, we're over here at Creative Bespoke, and we're here to pick up the 812. And from what it started as, the giant hole missing out of the back and welding panels on, to this is just unbelievable. We're gonna get it, take it to some driving shots, show y'all how gorgeous this thing is, and then it's back here to get shipped back to Dallas. Can't wait. thing is fucking insane. All right, guys, we're out here at Dino's Get Down 2023. This is the Chevy and GMC heaven. So of course we had to bring the Texas Skidmark, man. Let everybody check it out, put their hands on it, you know, get up close and personal. But we also want to go and enjoy everybody else's builds. We're gonna go watch and, you know, see what everybody else has got going on. And after these last 2 months, I think we deserve a day to go look at some cool whips. Okay, Richard, I know that we had a lot of hours and I know you just really want to give us a bonus. I need this. It literally screams me redneck. I have to have it. Dude, this show, I've never got to actually come and be a part of it or even be here. And everybody's always told me Dino's Get Down for a Chevy lover is the place to be. And man, being here now and in person, I did not expect how crazy and cool this is. Like the variety from, you know, from start to all the way up to new age trucks is here. Everything's custom. There's nothing stock here. It's either completely restored or one-off. You're watching out there, you got a truck here, man. Good job, because this is beautiful stuff. That's too cool, dude. What a badass little ride. I wonder if it's like a custom chassis, or is it like on a side-by-side, you know? I think it's a custom chassis. That's too cool. So we just sat in the pressure chamber over the Rockford Fosgate booth. I've been in a lot of loud vehicles before, but my legs are kind of queasy from equilibrium being blown out of my head. It's so packed out here, dude. Most everybody that's coming by is really loving the truck, so it's exciting to see the actual C10 culture liking our truck too. So, man, I love this build. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, the switch right now.
All right, line it up.
I'm here for it. All right. I just want to like send it.
Oh God.
Are you scared for your life right now, or your job? What comes first?
It's a bit of both at this point.
Yeah. We're just out here living our best lives.
Yeah, loving it.
Thank you for the opportunity to drive this incredible truck.
All right, guys, that's it for Dino's Get Down 2023. It's been a hell of a past few weeks and a hell of a few months. The builds have done well, but there is a 16-hour drive ahead of us to get back to Dallas and get back to the garage. I'm ready to go. I know Brennan's ready to go, so we'll see y'all later. All right, guys, we're back at Gas Monkey. It's been a crazy last couple of months, honestly, but the last 2 weeks, SEMA, Dino's. I know y'all went to Vegas after us when we was at Dino's.
Yeah, I shot up there for the Concourse show, but, you know, saw a lot of stuff like the Testa, which was really cool. You know, I think Ferrari and all them are coming out with new electric cars, which is really, Pininfarina came out with a new electric car, which is kind of weird. So maybe we're not off the mark on that.
Yeah, the Skidmark's back in house. TRX is back. We got a few things that we're going to finish up on the Skidmark. The Testa, you guys, we left in Arizona. It's got some tuning to get done. But everything did really good. We had a really good time. We want to take care of all of the sponsors that helped us, because we did, you know, really, like, I feel like break the internet, especially with Skidmark and the Testarossa, whether it was good or bad. Everybody's eyes were on it. And I think everything performed really well. I think, you know, obviously we fucking killed it. 45 days was insane. I know that we've done it a few times.
We've been there, yeah. But
I know that y'all, it was new and everybody stepped up to the plate and did really, really good. So now it's time to relax. But
yeah, right.
We got to finish that.
What are y'all thinking for maybe something for SEMA next year, because why don't we start now?
Yeah, we don't want to do this
so
again.
we're not working 24/7.
I don't know. We got a lot of cars to choose from.
There's a Mercedes next door.
There is a Mercedes. I've been eyeballing the Mercedes and that Ford truck. Be pretty cool.
Ford truck might have something in store for it already. How about we walk around, avoid Richard for the day, relax, and just look at all the cars and see what we think?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right, let's go look.
All right, let's set booby traps for Richard.